Hey guys, welcome back to the Prog Center. My name's Gioka, and today I will be talking about the top 15 prog albums that don't get the love that they deserve. But first, as you can see, I've added an album of the day. So today's album is Thick as a Brick by Jethro Tull. Anyways, what I mean by this, prog albums that don't get enough love, I mean, prog albums by artists that have less than 10,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. I could go by, copies sold of vinyl, but that doesn't, talk about, if people are still listening to it. I'm talking about, albums that people don't listen to right now and that need more love right now, forgotten, if you know what I mean. Anyways, so my number 15 pick is Nature by Tetragon. So Tetragon is a band from Germany, and the album Nature, released in 1971, is a really cool album with classical and jazz influences. The standout tracks from the album, in my opinion, are Fugue and the title track, Nature. Of course, Fugue is more classical in terms of influence, but it's done really well, and it has a cool symphonic feel. It's done in a very progressive way. The song Nature has a more jazz-y sound. I like it because of the cool use of panning, and the drum work it's great. I also really like the guitar solo. My number 14 pick is Les Porches by Manège. So Manège is a Québécois prog band. The band has a prog folky kind of feel with a unique sound that I really like. The album Les Porches, released in 1975, is the band's second album. The standout tracks from the album are the two epics, Les Porches du Notre-Dame and Les Aventures de Saxinette et Clariphone. I really like this album. I think it's really unique and well done. The instrumentation is really good, and the song Les Aventures de Saxinette et Clariphone takes you on a journey. I love it a lot. My number 13 pick is Mass Media Stars by Aquafragile. Aquafragile is an Italian prog group. I was introduced to them by my friend and bandmate a while ago, and I really like their stuff. Mass Media Stars, released in 1974, is a solid album. The standout tracks, in my opinion, are Cosmic Mind Affair and Mass Media Stars. Cosmic Mind Affair is a really neat track with cool vocal harmonies and a cool guitar solo early on in the track. The title track has a great bass line. It's kind of if you combine Gentle Giant, Yes, and Genesis into one band. Anyways, my number 12 pick is Forse le luciole non si amiano più by Locanda del Fate. Locanda del Fate is an Italian prog band, and the album Forse le luciole, released in 1977, is a very solid album. It's very consistent with its sound. It's hard to pick standout tracks, but if I had to, I would pick the first two songs off the album. A volte un istante di quiete, and the title track. I would recommend this album for Italian prog enjoyers, and I think the album has a unique sound that I like a lot. My number 11 pick is 14 de Abril by Goma. Goma is a supergroup by definition, a band with members from other bands. They're from Spain, and they only had one album in their discography, but that album is amazing. The album, released in 1975, has 4 tracks, and the usage of saxophone in the album is really well done. The standout tracks of the album, in my opinion, are Madre Tierra and Pelicoso and Un Nuevo Abril Sin Sal. The first guitar solo in Madre Tierra is really amazing, in my opinion, and deserves more recognition. Well, looks like we're on the top 10 now. So, my top 10 pick is Kebnekaise 2 by Kebnekaise. Kebnekaise is a Swedish prog folk band. Kebnekaise 2, released in 1973, is the band's second album. The album's sound is quite unique. The album is a really good listen. I really like the instrumentation that it has. My standout tracks for this album are Horgelaten and Konmarsch Spring. I think that Horgelaten is a kind of cool psychedelic type song with varying intensity, and Konmarsch Spring is an amazing epic with really cool parts. Number 9, Alpha Taurus by Alpha Taurus. Alpha Taurus is an Italian prog band formed in 1971. Their first album, with the same name, was released in 73. I love this album. It has a sound similar to if you combine Van der Graaf Generator with Jethro Tull. The standout tracks from the album, in my opinion, are Pecado d'Orgoglio and La Mente Vola. I don't really have much more to say about the album. The album kind of speaks for itself. I recommend listening to it. It's really good. Number 8, Arm Tokak by Arm Tokak. So, Arm Tokak is a Yugoslavian jazz blues prog band formed by the guitarist Radomir Mihajlovic. The album, released in 1976, has some amazing drum work, really cool drum fills, and really amazing guitar stuff. This album has a unique sound that I haven't really heard been done by anyone else. It's hard to pick standout tracks for this album because it's very consistently good. But if I had to, I would probably pick Oro and Organism Blues. I really like Oro because of its cool use of traditional Balkan time signature. It goes from 3 bars of 11/8 to 1 bar of 14/8, which is super cool and really unique. Sadly, the album's not available on Spotify, but you can easily find it on YouTube, or you could have it on vinyl. I have it on vinyl, but I don't have it with me in this stash of records. Number 7, Circumvision by Crack. Crack is a Dutch band formed in 1977. Their first and only album, released in 78, was a really cool album. The album is jam-packed with really complex and great-sounding keyboard things. Standout tracks, in my opinion, are Y and To a Square. It's a really cool-sounding album. I recommend it. Number 6, Fujiun 2 by Fujiun. Fujiun is a Spanish quartet. This album has 5 tracks. All of them are amazing. The music sounds so unique and fresh, has various influences, and the musicianship is its peak. Although the album is very solid all the way throughout, my standout tracks would be Dialogos and Concerto Grosso. It's really good. I would absolutely recommend this album. Number 5, Blind Man's Mirror by Second Movement. Second Movement is a German band formed in 1971. The album Blind Man's Mirror was released in 76. I love the guitar work for this. It's really well done. You could just feel the emotions through like the ear. And the keyboard stuff. It's so good. Love it. Standout tracks for me are Blind Man's Mirror and Different Autumn. Great album. We made it to the top 5. Number 4, I have Etc. by Etc. Etc. is a very short-lived Quebecois band formed in 1976. They only have one album released in 76. This band is super inspired by Gentle Giant, and Gentle Giant is actually my favorite band. So naturally I would love it, etc. The vocal harmonies are so amazing, and the female vocalist like really suit the band. It's like the missing piece for any Gentle Giant fan looking for another album. Really recommend it. It's number 4 for a reason. What's better than number 4? Number 3. Sinfinity by Windchase. Windchase is an Australian prog group led by Mario Millo. The album, Sinfinity, released in 1976, is a great album. But the guitar, though. Holy guacamole! The guitar soars high like an eagle. It's so emotional. It's beautiful. The standout tracks on this album for me are Horsemen to Sinfinity and Glad to Be Alive. I love Horsemen to Sinfinity because it has the perfect guitar solo that lasts for about half the song's total length, so like 5 minutes in total. This is a must listen for prog enjoyers. I will say the album is a bit cheesy, but it's such a good comfort album. It's a great album. Number 2. Happy the Man by Happy the Man. Happy the Man is an American prog band formed in 1972. The album by the same name, in my opinion, is a must-have for prog enjoyers. It's one of the best prog albums ever, in my opinion. The standout tracks in this album are Stumpy meets the Firecracker in Stencil Forest and Neben Nymphis in Limbo. Song titles like that, you just know you're in for a treat. This album is so good, but there's one that I like more. That would be my number 1 pick. Culpeper's Orchard by Culpeper's Orchard. Culpeper's Orchard is a Danish prog band formed in 1969. Their debut album, Culpeper's Orchard, released in 1970, is so good. Peak music. Music feels emotional. It's great. Standout tracks on this album, in my opinion, are Mountain Music, Parts 1 and 2, and Gideon's Trap. Gideon's Trap is so good. The guitar solo, it's peak. The way it builds up is perfect. I just can't get enough of this album at all. I would strongly recommend you listen to it right now. It's on Spotify. Just look up Culpeper's Orchard and it'll show up. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. My name is Gioka. Album of the day is Thick as a Brick. I got my Yes shirt on, of course. That's it. See you later. Thank you.